John, still disappointing defeat here at Morecambe, 3-0, and it was an uphill battle from the start, really, wasn't it?
It was. We felt it was going to be a really difficult thing defending in the first, like wind-wise, if you had it there, and we defended naively. Made too many errors. Didn't play at the conditions. We spoke about it before the game about playing in the other team's half. We didn't. We never looked secure at all. Didn't really give ourselves a chance to attack because we weren't secure enough, and too many errors, if I'm being honest, too many individual errors, and we weren't collective. If we had been, we'd have given ourselves a chance in the second half, because the second half we'd done better with 10 men than we did with the first half with 11. But we knew how difficult it was going to be. We had to walk around, and we spoke about how difficult it would be defending that end. But we didn't listen. So I have to take responsibility for that. I'm the manager. People were given instructions, never followed the instructions. But as I say, I have to look at that myself and find out why that was the case, because it wasn't. It was poor defending, it was naive defending. And that's not just the back people, just anyone in our third, defending third, defended naively. We were beat, well beat, and they scored 3 goals from restarts. So what does that tell us? We conceded a goal against Bury from a restart. The game before that conceded a goal from a restart at Burton, and we don't concede from restarts. So that tells me something, and I'm really disappointed with that. But if I look back over the games, that's probably the one game this season when we've not done ourselves any justice. So can I be critical? Yesterday I can. Can I be critical overall? No, I can't. But today I am, yeah.
Obviously after the first goal there's then the sending off of Steve McNulty that didn't help. The conditions were bad enough. Your skipper then gets sent off. Any viewpoint on the 2 yellow cards?
No, I thought they were both fouls. Only the referee decides if they're going to be yellow cards. So, you know, the first one was, from where I was. Don't know about the second, but, you know, listen, you can make a million excuses for reasons why. I try to look at the reasons, sort of, why not. So, I haven't really got a view on it. The referee decided he had to go off, so he's gone off.
And you've adapted both in the first half and then made a change at the second half, but unfortunately the second goal came just before the break. You must have been desperate to get the players off and to get them motivated and organised again, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was a case of motivation. I just think it's, you know, such naive defending. We spoke about it before, and we've, you know, rattled on about not giving away silly free kicks, not giving away like restarts when you haven't got to, and about defending. We worked so hard on it, but no, it's not been good enough today. So you're going to concede from restarts because everyone does. But, you know, crazy saying, but if you don't concede from restarts, you get promotion. You do. Simply, if you went through a season not conceding, then you're going to concede from restarts, but you get promotion. And we work so hard and so diligent on these. So we'll have to get back to work on Monday.
And how much of a knock is that from today's performance and the result, that the biggest defeat of the season?
You know, it's always disappointing. You know what? I know it sounds silly. I don't sort of look too deep into how many goals you get beat by, because we could have been 2-0 down. I could have played 5 back, don't move, don't, and get beat 2-0. Well, I actually thought if we get a goal, we might put, and straight from the kick-off, Kelly's put a good save out the keeper. So, you know, I think you've always got to try and be positive about how you play. We certainly are. We tried to be positive with how we played, but we never give ourselves a chance to win the game. For me, we didn't give ourselves. We thought the most damage would happen kicking the way we kicked in the second half. So we felt if we could come in 0-0, all right, might take 1-0, but obviously 11 people. We felt that we would give ourselves a great chance, or if we had those conditions in the first half, we felt we could score. But as I say, we never done it well enough.
You said let's look at the positives. One of those would have been the welcome return of Ross Lafayette to your squad.
Yeah, probably a game too early, but you know, we look closely at, you know, we're playing Saturday and Tuesday, you know, so we pick the team knowing we've got to use people, some that, lack a touch of fitness. Ross lacks a touch of fitness, so we would have to look at that. We didn't include Scott Griffiths today. He hasn't trained this week. We put him on the bench in case we needed him. Charlie got the whack last week and he's took a little bit of time to recover. So we've tried to balance it out a little bit. But all them things, I don't think that they really matter. If we defended properly, we would have given ourselves a chance.
And you've said it's back to the training ground on Monday because the games are in quick succession. Tuesday night, an FA Cup game away from the league, but perhaps what you need to have a game so quickly.
Yeah, I'll soon have played and trained anyway, so that's not. But it's like when you get disappointments, when you get knockbacks. This team has always responded, and it's disappointing today. But football's about highs and lows, and as I always say, I never get too high with success, I never get too low with failure. Treat them both the same, and players that haven't done well enough today have done well enough for most of the season. So I have to look at that as well, and it's easy to react after the game and sort of be over-critical, if you like. I think you have to balance it out with what you've seen and what you know. And if I look at how we've performed this season, I'm absolutely delighted. If I look at how we performed today, I was very disappointed.